by Sean Ryan, Technical Advisor at Ryan Wood Exploration. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your story and how this company got started.
What I'm doing right now is I'm working with, I'm a prospector, and what I'm doing is I work with the company White Gold Corp. And the idea is that we're based out of the Yukon, and I merged a bunch of my claim blocks about 3 years ago into one big claim package, and we optioned it off to White Gold Corp. And so White Gold Corp's been working the area for the last 3 years. And the idea was we were going to evaluate this, we call it the White Gold District, where we made two big discoveries over the back in 2010 and 11. We found roughly over 7.5 million ounces in a couple of deposits. Somewhere around there, could be a little bit less. But the idea is that White Gold guys are basically now methodically working this. Basically we have over 20,000 claims, so it's a massive claim package, and we have numerous showings, and we've been using this new drones to drills technology through Ground Truth. That was kind of a spin out of Ryan Wood Exploration, and the idea is that we have a new high-tech spin on it, and so we use drones to go and pre-map the ground out, and then we have new geophysical techniques. Our specialty was high-quality soils, deep soils techniques. And so when we merge all that together, we come up with new targets, drill targets, and that's what White Gold's been helped finance. And behind them has been Agnico Eagle, was basically one of the main financiers at the beginning. So they sponsored us, or gave us a $15 million program about 3 years ago. And we've been methodically working the district and making some nice new discoveries.
You actually had great results last year, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, so last year we were drilling the Vertigo, so we had some nice high-grade intersections in there. But at the end of the season, we actually came across a new target called the Titan that was on the Hen project that was actually tied onto the JP Ross Vertigo area. But that one, the last hole of the season, we ended up pulling out of a RAB hole 7.5 meters of 72 grams, and it was actually within an intersection that is roughly around 33 meters of 14 grams. So this was a very significant hit, and that's where we left off the season last year. So it'll be a fun season ahead because we know exactly where to go, because that was the weather window was closing on us last year in the middle of October, and we drilled that last hole. And that's what's fun about the Yukon and White Gold projects. We're basically, it's all virgin territory in a sense. And that's what's unique about the Yukon is literally we're the first guys to walk the ground and take samples and make these discoveries.
And expanding on that, you mentioned a little bit, but what are your short-term objectives? What can we expect over the next 6 to 12 months?
What we're going to try to do now is we're still trying to figure out our exploration budget this year. It's going to be roughly 3 to 8 million, depending on where we go with it, but a minimum 3. So we're going to actually drill, for sure diamond drill, the Hen target, this Titan new discovery. And then that'll probably start at the middle of June, first week of June to the middle of June. And then we have this new one on the White project, and that's called the Ryan Surprise. And that's it was a blind target that we got 4 good intersections in. Last year was 32 meters at 2.5 grams. So we're going back into that, and we're going to plug that with a bunch of diamond drilling so this summer. So we have, that's the cool thing about White Gold is it's not a one-trick pony. We have about 20 projects. And White Gold's real business model was to be there for the next 20 years. Make the discoveries, hit it with a phase 2, which was a diamond drill program after we make initial discovery. And if it's got legs, we're going to spin them out. And then he who has White Gold paper gets Spinco paper, and then that asset becomes kind of isolated. And then we could shop that off to the majors or Agnico and Kinross that are our partners. They could look at it. But the idea is that White Gold is here for, I'm hoping, the next 20 years to 30 years. And it's like, to me, I come from the Timmins camp, and it's like owning 40% of the Timmins camp. If you own that today, you'd look like a hero. So that's what this long-term vision for that company is.
Yeah, a lot of exciting things coming up. Well, thank you for joining us.
Stay tuned. We're just getting rolling.
Very exciting. Thanks again.
Thanks.